Be me. 28 years old. Work night shift security at a massive history museum. The kind of building that feels like a tomb even when it's open. Brutalist architecture. Lots of raw concrete and echoing hallways. My job is to walk in circles for 8 hours and make sure the mummies don't walk out. Pay is garbage. Solitude is the only perk. I haven't had a real conversation in 3 years. Prefer it that way. People are loud and exhausting. Statues don't ask you why you dropped out of engineering school. Spend my nights listening to the HVAC system hum. It's a specific frequency. B flat, I think. My routine is absolute. Clock in at 22 o'clock. Check the perimeter, walk the Egyptian wing, walk the paleontology wing, sit in the control room, eat a ham sandwich, read old paperbacks about polar expeditions. Repeat until sun comes up. One Tuesday in November. The roster changes. Manager tells me we have a new night shift conservator. Someone to fix the artifacts while the guests aren't around. Great. My ecosystem is disturbed. I see her on the monitors first. Grainy black and white footage. She's in the textile restoration lab. Small, wearing a mask and gloves, hunched over a tapestry like a goblin. She doesn't move much. Just tiny, precise hand motions. I ignore her. Stay in my lane. 3 nights pass. We haven't spoken. I do my rounds. Walk past the lab. The door is glass. She doesn't look up. She has headphones on. Big, chunky, noise-cancelling ones. Probably listening to true crime or white noise. I keep walking. Week 2. I'm eating my sandwich in the break room. It's 3 a.m., the witching hour for museum ghosts. She walks in, takes off the mask. Pale, tired eyes. Hair chopped short, jagged, like she did it herself with kitchen scissors. She nods at me, doesn't say a word, goes to the vending machine. Stares at it for 2 minutes. Buys a bag of pretzels. Sits at the table furthest from me, puts her headphones back on, opens a sketchbook, starts drawing the pretzels before eating them. Weird. I finish my sandwich and leave. No words exchanged. This is acceptable. Month passes. The routine adapts. Now I expect the rustle of her jacket at 3 a.m. We exist in parallel. 2 orbit lines that never intersect. One night, the heating breaks in the east wing. It's freezing. I'm doing rounds in a heavy coat. Walk past the lab. She's shivering, hands shaking while holding a pair of tweezers. Hard to restore ancient silk when you have hypothermia. I stop. Look at her. She looks at me. I point to the thermostat. She shakes her head. Dead. I walk away. Come back 10 minutes later. I have a spare space heater in the guard booth. Unplugged it. Dragged it down the hall. I slide the door open. Put the heater next to her desk. Plug it in. It hums to life. She stares at it. Then at me. Eyes widen slightly. Thanks, she whispers. Voice is raspy, like she hasn't used it all day. Don't tell management, I say. Fire hazard. She nods solemnly. Secret safe with me. I leave. Close the glass door. That night, the museum feels slightly less cold. Next night, 3 a.m. break. I sit at my table. Start reading Endurance by Shackleton for the 5th time. She walks in. Buys her pretzels. Sits down. Slides a thermos across the table. Towards me. I look at it. Coffee, she says. Payment for the heat. I open it. Black. Strong. Tastes like good beans. Not the mud from the break room pot. Good, I say. She goes back to drawing. I drink the coffee. We sit in silence for 20 minutes. It's comfortable. Unsettlingly comfortable. I return the thermos when I leave. She gives a tiny wave, without looking up from her book. Routine shifts again. Now we have coffee exchange. Every night at 3 a.m., she brings the thermos. I bring nothing. Feel guilty. I start bringing extra food. Noticed she only eats pretzels. Start packing 2 sandwiches. Slide one across the table a week later. Ham and Swiss on rye. She looks at it like it's an alien artifact. I don't eat meat, she says. Quietly. Felt like an idiot. Right. Sorry. I reach to take it back. She stops my hand, touching my wrist. Her fingers are cold. Calloused tips. I'll eat the bread and cheese, she says. She dissects the sandwich with surgical precision, stacks the ham on a napkin, eats the rest. Thank you, she says. I'm Lena. Anon. Okay, Anon. That's it. Back to silence. But the air has changed. The static between us is different. Less white noise, more like a radio tuning in. Weeks turn into 2 months. I start making cheese and tomato sandwiches. No ham. She notices, doesn't say anything, just eats the whole thing. Small smile, barely visible. I start watching her on the monitors more. Not for security, just to see her work. The way she treats the fabrics, gentle, reverent. She treats a rag from 1800 better than most people treat their kids. One night, patrol takes me into the lab. Security sensor malfunctioned in her room, beeping loudly. She's standing on a stool, trying to reach it. She's short, maybe 5'3", can't reach the ceiling. I walk in, let me. She jumps, didn't hear me over the headphones. Steps down. I reach up, reset the sensor. Beeping stops. Silence rushes back in, heavy. We are standing close. Smell of chemicals and lavender soap. She's looking at my boots. You walk quiet for a big guy, she says. Part of the job. She looks at the tapestry on the table. It's torn. Muddy colors. What is it? I ask. First time I've initiated non-work conversation. Her eyes light up. Switch flips. Civil War era regimental flag, she says. Silk. Shattered. See these threads? Acidic dye ate them over time. I'm trying to stabilize the backing so gravity doesn't destroy it. She talks for 10 minutes. Fast. Passionate. Hands moving in the air, miming stitches. I don't understand half the technical terms. Entropy. Hygroscopic. But I listen. I watch her face. She realizes she's rambling. Stops abruptly. Face goes red. Sorry. Boring. No, I say. Not boring. You're fixing history. She looks at me. Searching for sarcasm. Finds none. I guess, she says, I like things that last. Me too. I leave the lab. Heart beating slightly faster. Stupid. It's just work. A week later, I find a book at a thrift store during the day. Textiles of the 19th century. Hardcover. Smells like a basement. Buy it for 50 cents. Bring it to work. Slide it across the table at 3 a.m. She looks at it. Opens it. Traces the diagrams. This is out of print, she whispers. Saw it? I say. Thought of the flag. She looks up. Eyes are wet, just a little. You remembered the flag. Yeah. She closes the book, hugs it to her chest. Thank you, Anon. We eat in silence. She reads the book while chewing. I watch the security feed on my phone. Her foot touches mine under the table. Just a tap. She doesn't pull back. I don't move. We stay like that for 20 minutes. Boot against sneaker. An anchor in the void. Spring comes. Rainstorms. The roof of the museum is old. Leaks start appearing. I'm running around with buckets. 2 a.m. Thunder shaking the concrete. I'm in the attic space, soaking wet, trying to tarp a crate of geodes. She appears, wearing a plastic poncho, holding a roll of duct tape and plastic sheeting. Need help? Go back downstairs, Lena. It's slippery. Shut up and hold this corner. She climbs onto the crate. Fearless. We work in tandem. Taping, tarping, moving heavy boxes. We are a machine. No words needed. Just grunts and gestures. Finish an hour later, both drenched, sitting on the floor of the dusty attic, listening to the rain hammer the skylight. She takes off her hood, hair plastered to her forehead. She looks like a drowned rat. Beautiful. We saved the rocks, she says. We saved the rocks, I agree. She shivers. I take off my security jacket, heavy wool, put it around her shoulders. It swallows her. You'll be cold, she says. I have layers. She pulls the jacket tight, buries her nose in the collar, inhales. Does she know I can see her do that? You smell like sawdust and old spice, she mumbles. Is that bad? No, it's grounding. We sit there until my radio crackles. Check-in time. Moment broken. We go back down. She wears my jacket for the rest of the shift. Returns it at 6 a.m. Hand over. See you tonight, she says. See you tonight. I drive home. Can't sleep. The jacket smells like lavender now. I hang it on the chair. Stare at it. What is happening to me? I am a solitary creature. This is a variable I didn't account for. Next, Tuesday. She's not there. Monitor shows the lab is dark. Break room is empty at 3 a.m. No coffee, no drawing. I eat my sandwich alone. It tastes like cardboard. The silence is aggressive. It presses on my eardrums. I check the schedule. Sick leave. Okay. People get sick. Wednesday. Still dark. Thursday. Still dark. I am pacing the halls. The statues look mocking. The mummies look bored. I realize I don't have her number. I don't know her last name. I don't know where she lives. She is a ghost that haunts my shift and disappears at dawn. Anxiety is a cold stone in my stomach. Friday night. I walk past the lab. Light is on. Relief hits me so hard my knees buckle slightly. I walk in. She's there. Looks terrible. Paler than usual. Dark circles bruised under her eyes. Coughing. You shouldn't be here, I say. She looks up. Tries to smile. Fails. Need the hours, she croaks. Rent isn't free. She sways on her stool. I walk over. You're feverish. I'm fine. She tries to thread a needle. Hands shaking too much. Can't do it. She drops the needle, puts her head in her hands. I can't do it. Okay, I say. Move. What? Move over? She slides her stool back. I pull up a chair. Tell me what to do. You can't restore a tapestry, Anon? I can't. But I can do the grunt work. I can sort threads. I can mix solvents. Tell me. She looks at me. Glossy eyes. Why? Because you're going to pass out. She nods. Okay. Sort these by color gradient. Fade to dark. I spend the next 4 hours sorting ancient silk threads with tweezers. My hands are big. Clumsy, but steady. She watches. Corrects me sometimes. Slowly, she puts her head down on the desk. Falls asleep. Breathing is shallow. Wheezing a bit. I keep working. Keep guard. Watch the door. Watch her. 5 a.m. She wakes up. Looks at the sorted piles. You did it. I did. She looks at me. Sleep creases on her cheek. You're a good person, Anon. I'm bored. That's all. Lie. She knows it's a lie. Come here, she says. I lean in, thinking she needs to whisper. She leans forward, rests her forehead against my shoulder, just leaves it there. Wait. Trust. I missed you, she mumbles into my shirt. My brain short circuits. I missed you too. We stay like that for a long time. The HVAC hums B-flat. Best sound in the world. Summer arrives. The dynamic has shifted permanently. We are a unit. We take breaks together on the roof now. Illegal. We don't care. Watch the city lights. 4 a.m. breeze. She brings a sketch pad. Draws the skyline. Draws me sometimes. I pretend not to notice. She asks about my life. Why security? Failed out of school. Burned out. Needed quiet. Do you regret it? Not anymore. Look at her when I say it. She looks away. Blushes. One night, she brings a portable speaker, plays ambient synth music. We sit on a crate of dinosaur bones, replicas. Dance with me, she says. I don't dance. Nobody is watching. The T-Rex doesn't care. She pulls me up. We sway in the semi-darkness of the loading dock. Awkward. I step on her toe. Ouch. Told you. Shut up. She puts her arms around my neck. I put my hands on her waist. She is so small. Fragile but wiry strength. We stop moving, just holding each other. Music plays. Gymnopedie number 1. She looks up. Eyes huge in the shadows. Anon? Yeah. I think I'm quitting. Record scratch. World stops. I pull back. What? I got a grant. A fellowship. At a museum in the city. Day shift. Real money. Oh. My stomach drops through the floor. Into the sub-basement. That's great, Lena. Really. Is it? Yeah. You deserve it. You're too good for this place. I won't be here at night anymore. I know. I won't see you. Silence. The hum of the fridge sounds like a scream now. Well, I say, Voice tight. That's life. People move on. She looks hurt. Steps back, arms cross, defensive posture. Is that all? What do you want me to say? I want you to say you care. I do care. Then do something about it. Like what? Ask you to stay in this dungeon? Earn minimum wage eating pretzels in the dark? No, idiot. Ask me to see you outside. Oh, I am a dense object, a black hole of social cues. Outside? Yes, in the daylight, like normal humans. I don't do daylight much. Make an exception. She is glaring at me, furious and crying. Okay, I say. Okay, when? Saturday. My last shift is Friday. Saturday at noon. The park. The park. Okay. If you don't show up, I will break into the control room and delete your save files. She knows about my Game Boy. I'll be there. She wipes her eyes. Good. She storms off. Leaves me standing next to the fake dinosaur bones, terrified. Friday comes. Her last shift. The mood is weird, heavy. We do our rounds together. She touches everything. Goodbye to the tapestries. Goodbye to the mummies. Goodbye to the silence. 3 a.m. break. Number sandwich. She brings a cupcake. One cupcake. Candle in it. What's this? A wake for my night shift life. She lights it. Make a wish. I look at her. In the flickering light. Grey hoodie. Smudge of charcoal on her chin. I wish I don't screw this up. Blow it out. We split the cupcake. It's stale. Best thing I've ever eaten. Shift ends. Sun coming up. We walk to the employee exit. She swipes her badge one last time. Beep. See you tomorrow, she says. Noon. Noon. She walks to her car. A beat-up Honda. I watch her drive away. Go home. Can't sleep. Pacing my apartment. Check the mirror. Look like a vampire. Pale. Dark circles. Need to look human for noon. Saturday morning. I panic. What do people wear to parks? Not a uniform. Put on jeans. A flannel shirt. Feel exposed. Drive to the park. Arrive at 11:30. Sit on a bench. Wait. Watch people. Kids screaming. Dogs barking. Sun is bright. Too bright. Headache starting. 11:55. Maybe she won't come. Maybe this was a joke. A cruel experiment on the hermit. 12 o'clock. 12:05. I stand up to leave. Anon. I turn. She's running across the grass, wearing a yellow sundress, sandals, sunglasses. She looks colorful, vibrant, a completely different species than the basement goblin. She runs right into me, hugs me, tight. I freeze, then hug back. She feels warm, sun warm. You came, she says, breathless. Threatened my save files. She laughs. Takes off her sunglasses. Eyes are green. Never knew that. Monitors are black and white. Basement is dim. Green eyes with gold flecks. Hi, she says. Hi, you look weird in color. Thanks, she grabs my hand. Interlaces fingers. Without hesitation. Let's walk. I know a place with good trees. We walk. She talks about the new job. The boss is nice. The lab has windows. She misses the quiet, though. Misses the pretzels. I miss you, I say. Suddenly, interrupting her description of a loom. She stops walking, turns to me. People are walking by, bikes ringing. World is loud, but I only hear her breathing. I'm right here, she says. I know. It's just different. Better different? I look at our joined hands. The sun on her face. Yeah, better different. She smiles, stands on tiptoes, kisses me. Quick, taste of strawberry lip balm. Pulls back, face bright red. Okay, she says. Okay, I say. My brain has officially ceased operations. We keep walking. Get ice cream. Sit on the grass. Talk. Until the sun goes down. It gets cold. I don't have my heavy jacket. She leans into me anyway. So, she says, what happens now? I guess I get used to the daylight. I can help with that. Please do. 6 months later, I still work nights. She works days. We are ships passing in the twilight. But weekends are ours. My apartment has plants now. ferns, succulents, things that need light. She brought them. She has a key. I wake up at 2 p.m. on a Sunday. She's in my kitchen, wearing my flannel shirt, making pancakes, singing along to the radio. Off key. I lean against the doorframe, watch her. The solitude is gone. The silence is gone, and I don't miss it at all. She spots me, waves a spatula. Morning, vampire. Morning, sunshine. I walk over, wrap my arms around her from behind, rest my chin on her shoulder. Smell of batter and lavender. Coffee? She asks. Please. She pours a mug, hands it to me. It's the old thermos. From the museum, dented and scratched. Kept it, she says. Sentimental. I take a sip. Perfect. I love you, I say. Into her hair. Quietly. She freezes. Turns around in my arms. Eyes wide. Say it again. I love you. She drops the spatula. Buries her face in my chest. I love you too, you idiot. We let the pancakes burn. Don't care. Smoke alarm goes off. We laugh, wave towels at it together, open the windows, let the fresh air in. It's a good life. Noisy, bright, messy, perfect. Be me, happy.